Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, man. And today we'll be reacting to She Played This Fake Alpha. Emphasis on fake alpha. Video by Deleted or Delete, whatever the case is. Now, this is a fresh and fit video. I'm ashamed to admit it, but at some point in time, I think it was probably during the pandemic, I used to watch a whole lot of fresh and fit videos, bro. Thankfully, I never became one of those, right? Thankfully, I never became one of those, because even though I watched it religiously, there was just some part of me that didn't completely agree with everything, you know? And I'm not the type of person to be following these people on their personals to see what they're doing on their day-to-day lives to try to resonate with them. That's not my style. So thankfully I never got infatuated with their ideals and whatever the case is. But let's see what's going on with the fresh and fit and who's been messing with who, man. You feel me?
When was the last time you had a girlfriend prior to Angie?
Not really.
Because you've never had a girlfriend in your life until you dated a foreign
No,
girl.
it's not like that. Yeah.
Nice.
Bro, if I'm being 1,000,
Wait, you know what? Let the video run.
girls. No, she shuts the hell up. She cooks and cleans. You're mad. She's by my side. She helps me out. She always gives me a hug and says, "You're my superhero." Right? I'm so proud to have you as my boyfriend.
I'm not sneaking around in my own house. My girl don't talk back to me. Like this whole situation, all argue. There's no arguments. This is how it is. She packs my condoms when I travel. That's how real it is.
I feel
Yeah.
sorry for her
Yeah.
still.
And here's the thing. No. She lives
do.
a great life, and she's a beautiful girl. She's hotter than all the girls here. No offense.
Do you have a girl?
That's irrelevant to the question.
Do you have a wife? Do you have a girlfriend? That's what I thought.
Bro, don't you have a girlfriend or like a wife or something? Like somebody you
All right, bro, we
appreciate?
went over this a million times. Like me being here as a single guy, right, in the city, whatever, in the best. Bro, the other cop.
Myron, who's Angie?
You know what, man? This is crazy, bro. Well,
What did Angie say?
This is
I said, Myron, are you still with Angie?
Oh.
this is absolutely nuts that women don't.
Pause it. Oh my God, he's fucking up. Oh my God, can you be serious?
Myron just speed ran the destruction of his
Ah,
whole
boy.
entire empire. Shot his brand straight into the face. Skidded on his own brand, jizzed on it. Hocked a loogie.
Hey, yo.
This man
Yo,
built a
right?
whole
Like,
business off
calm
of
down.
dorks. Off the same dorks who got swirlied in the middle school bathrooms. Grew up lifting weights out of pure spite. And now they think all of a sudden they're alpha. They act like it's a personality trait. Myron sells these guys this ultimate Sigma male energy starter pack. I don't know. I guess, you know, the money, the muscle, the mean mug, it's all wrapped up in this fantasy where you get to play warden in your own house and Myron.
Bro, it's all a ploy, bro. It's all a ploy to give you some fake sense of power, bro. It's not real. I promise you it's not real. What's going on with my camera? Good enough. Yeah, bro, it's not real, bro. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Use the brain, bro. Use your brain, bro. You're an intellectual, bro. I'd hope. Don't fall for this nonsense.
His whole ideology is that he runs his castle, where she can't even post a selfie, can't breathe near a nightclub, can't even have the audacity to smile in public unless he authorizes it. She's basically a prisoner to him. And even though she's the prisoner of the relationship, he's free. He could cheat, he could keep it all open on his side. He could go full bopper mode with no repercussions at all. And the craziest part is that she was allegedly packing him condoms for his trips and This man had her playing
My
flight
bad, Chad,
attendant
my bad,
for
my
his
bad.
infidelity, as if it was part of her damn job description. At least that's what he thinks. And he sold that dream. He sold it to a lot of dorks like it was gospel, and they paid for it. People really looked up to him and his advice. His audience ate that up. They ate it up. They tore it up. Whoa. It pretty much spoke to a whole army of men who spent their entire childhoods being ignored by girls, and they grew up bitter. They hit about 25, and now they got a six-pack and a grudge, and decided the solution was controlling women like prison guards. These dorks don't want girlfriends. They want hostages. They don't want to make love. They want to take their anger out on them for all the times their old crushes bullied them. But here's where it gets nasty. This is where it gets kind of crazy. See, Karma did a drive-by. It did a whole drive-by. Matter of fact, it hit a lick on this man's ego. Karma really did come through with big back energy and ate him the fuck up.
Damn.
His whole ad.
What? Whoa.
I'm the villain.
Alright. Okay.
Instagram got your bitch. Instagram got your bitch. Instagram got all y'all. Cause they gonna do it for the gram before they do it.
I mean, Karma did everything he swore would never happen to him. And now he looks dumb as hell.
Oh yeah, men and women are equal. Egalitarianism, fuck out of here. Men are superior at everything. Me and my girl are equal. No, I'm the leader. I'm the commander. I call it like it is. If she don't want to be a part of that,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga voice has gotten so annoying to fucking hear, bro. Especially when he raises his voice and starts screaming at the mic, bro. Oh my God. I feel like such a loser because I know that I used to watch these guys, bro. It's devastating, bro.
then cool. Go to somebody else who's gonna treat you like equal. So you can go ahead and get annoyed and go suck some other dudes.
Whoa. He looks pitiful. He looks pathetic. He looks like everything except the alpha. Angie left him looking like the final boss of hypocrisy. The same guy yelling about discipline and rules. Yeah, he got played in 4K by the very system he swore he mastered. I mean, at this point, it seems like he was renting Angie and she used that rent money as gas money to leave him. He said, I'm out of here. I'm gone. This dude built a whole brand on control and couldn't even control his own relationship. How ironic.
So what I tell guys kind of to understand is that when you deal with a woman, you're effectively her boss, which means she dresses the way you tell her to, she does what she's supposed to do, she adheres to her jobs and duties, and if she doesn't, she could be written up and or fired from the job. And I think that's how men have to kind of deal with women nowadays. You guys are only really useful for reproduction, nothing else, okay? I'm gonna be very honest here.
Well, that's kind of hypocritical for you to say, since you're technically using them for views, right? He knows that the attractive women is what gets the clicks. So guess what? He plasters them on his thumbnail and then he brings them onto his show just to berate them. So they have way more uses than just for reproduction, bro. Because these very same women that he swears he's better than are the exact women that are carrying his career. You really think if they didn't do this podcast and friggin', what's the word, display all these beautiful women, right? Granted, some of them are hoes. I'm not gonna deny that. They're whores. Hey man, game is game. Not my problem. I'm not gonna deny that. But still, if he wasn't doing that, he wouldn't be who he is. At least not to the people he's pandering to. So it's kind of stupid and friggin' a lie that he's saying that women aren't useful for anything except reproduction. Because that was just one of those things that I was like, I know,
if it
man.
weren't for reproduction, no one would give a fuck about women, being honest. Because everything you guys can do, we can do better.
Nigga, you gay.
Once a lame, always a lame. Yeah, you could get the muscles in your paper up, but you're still you. No matter where you go, you are what you are, player. You could try to change that. That's just the top layer. Man, you was who you was before you got here.
Yeah.
My fault. I was feeling it. I had to drop some bars on it. Hey, and let's not forget, this man accidentally admitted Angie was the first girlfriend he's ever had.
Well, when was the last time you had a girlfriend prior to Angie?
This nigga was a loser, chat. He was a loser, bro. No wonder he's so resentful, bro. He was a loser. He couldn't get no bitches. He didn't get no hoes. That's why he's mad at the hoes. Bro, what? Oh my God. This is freaking dumb.
Not really.
Because you've never had a girlfriend in your life until you dated a foreign girl.
Not like yeah.
At 36,
Oh my
you are
gosh.
not an alpha. That is not high value. That is pitiful. Myron, that means for 36 whole years, not one woman put in a girlfriend application. Not one. And you expect me to believe it's because you were just too focused, too mysterious, too powerful, too disciplined. Nah, it's because nobody wanted your ass. That wasn't I'm too alpha for love. That was I got benched for 3 decades straight until I got some money and some clout. So he builds his whole entire character, right? He dresses it up with muscles, money, and podcast mics. Sells this illusion so well, even he believes it.
Because women only get in line when you have other women in line. Now I know that. What was that?
He said you're not welcome on campus, prick.
Oh, look at this guy. Nice jorts. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I teach guys to avoid women like you, as a matter of fact.
Thank you. Stay away from me.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You should be in the kitchen somewhere, but it's fine. We'll have this discussion. Because the man's job is to be a leader and be assertive and convey information. Women, you guys are supposed to be quiet and make sandwiches. That's the difference. Anyway.
If you're such a strong provider,
provide! You sound mad that, like, do you know how to make a sandwich?
Yeah, I do. Want me to teach you?
No, thank you. That's the woman's job.
I mean, every episode, him and his booty licker would go and put women down in front of everybody for some laughs, for shits and giggles.
What I don't want to hear, it's about you're objectively wrong. Men created the world that you're...
Hold on. Oh my God, she's beautiful too. Fuck everything this nigga is talking about right now, bro.
What I don't want...
This woman is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what it is. I think it's her hair. I love her hair, bro. Her hair is fucking magnificent, bro. But she is beautiful. Her hair fits her face so perfectly. Crazy work, Chad. She is absolutely a dime piece in my eyes.
Here it's about you're objectively wrong. Men created the world that you're...
And she's also beautiful. She's fine too. I like her eyes. Yeah. I don't care whatever the fuck this nigga running his mouth about, bro. But those two, beautiful.
Badass lives in right now that you can eat the surplus calories that you do every single day and not go to the gym that you should be attending.
Obviously, they're hired there to sit there and take all this dumb shit because nobody's that stupid to sit through that. I would hope not. I'm almost certain they paid these women to be there just to get shitted on. But this is what
they ain't better. Man, I know for damn sure if I was a woman that got offered to go on the Fresh and Fit podcast, I was saying, you better put a check in my hand, nigga. What the fuck is we talking about?
They do each and every podcast.
You have low IQ. You're not able to critically think. You're not able to understand.
Oh my gosh. She's got pretty eyes too. Bro, this is the only reason I used to watch these guys. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be completely all the way 100 with y'all, bro. It was just to stare at the girls, bro. It was beautiful, bro. I know. Listen, man, it was back in 2020. That nigga couldn't go outside. I couldn't do shit, okay? I was locked up. Couldn't go over to the hose's house. Couldn't have no hose over. You know what I mean? It was a bad. I was down bad. All right? Fuck. Let me live, bro. Hop off.
Anything. And then you're over there talking about money. What the fuck are bro? Like,
speak for yourself.
What?
How old are you?
You're a nail tech, bitch.
This guy, the guy that didn't get a woman until he was 36 years old. And so that girl, the first girl who signs up, gets a front row seat to the mask slipping away. And surprise, surprise, turns out Mr. Alpha is just a dude with control issues, cosplaying as a king. Let me tell you something, man. Real men don't get down like that. They don't need to scream about dominance, don't need PowerPoint slides on how to be respected. Women naturally follow men who lead with empathy, confidence, and actual direction, and overall knowledge being their love guide. You don't have to turn your relationship into North Korea to feel like a man, bruh. Like, what is going on? He act like he in WWE or something. This man treats every relationship like he's about to fight his arch enemy. And obviously his imaginary relationship, he had one girlfriend his whole life, so I don't even know what he's even talking about. I don't know what experiences he has to even talk about it.
And except you, bitch, fuck out of here. Cause when I was 18 years old, playing fucking Halo, figuring out my life, no bitch would have taken me. So now that I'm up, you're down. Fuck.
Nigga. That just sounds like you being a loser to me, bro. That's your own fault, bro. Cause when I was 18, I was also on the game. All right, just chilling on the game. I think back when I was 18, this was before anime became as popular as it did, bro. And everybody would just shit on the nerds for watching anime. I was one of those niggas, but I still got the bitches, bro. What are we talking about, bro? You're just a loser. He was just a loser, chat. And he doesn't know how to cope with being a loser. So guess what? He takes it out on women, bro. It's pathetic. I'm not gonna lie, it's pathetic.
That shit, I'm gonna exercise the leverage. You wanna be with a guy like me? You need to be at your fucking prime.
Whoa. Myron, you can't fake being an alpha. A real alpha isn't gonna have to prove they're in charge every 5 seconds. They don't have to belittle women, control her Instagram, or write a whole manifesto about why she can't go outside. That's not strength, that's insecurity dressed up as high value. It's cheap.
This
when
nigga
really
talking to
Dollar
him, ain't
Tree
he?
worthy. You're not even Dollar Tree worthy, actually. You're like Goodwill worthy. You're likable. You're flimsy. You're not authentic. You're not even a hand-me-down. You can't even be Goodwill. You're just the knockoff version of a man. And real leader doesn't have to yell. They don't have to threaten or act like some
Why he cooking this nigga like that? God damn.
bargain bin dictator. Cause I'm gonna say it again. Maybe you don't understand me. You see, women naturally follows a man who leads with stability. They like that shit, not fear, but stability, maybe even love. And no, nobody wants a pushover. I'm not saying that. Fuck no. You know, the strong but crybaby type. Yeah, you might be soft-spoken. You might let women lead as well. However, you're the ones that use emotions as a guilt trip. And that's just as toxic. And let's just be honest. Most men who act like they're okay with being walked all over end up getting that walk. So the key is balance. Just as much as it's cringe to be a pushover, it is also definitely cringe to be some over-possessive psycho. Don't nobody want somebody that's gonna spaz on them because they went out to lunch. That's crazy. And Myron's ass stopped being alpha man running the house like it's fucking Alcatraz or some shit. It's the fact that he really thought he could buy love. Over here trying to rent the hoods and shit as housewives. It doesn't work that way, bruh. But then want to get shocked when his breezy left. And it's the fact she didn't just leave. She didn't just leave this dude. She left a dent in his whole entire brand. How can you take anything?
She wrecked this nigga's ego, bro. He was so high up on himself, bro. And she just pulled that rug from under him and he just hasn't recovered. I wouldn't know. I haven't seen him fresh and fit anything since 2020, but fuck. She did damage to this boy from what I'm hearing.
Seriously about women ever again from this guy. Why pay for any advice from this dipshit when he doesn't even know what he's talking about? That's like saying you're the whole damn amusement park.
Whoa. Niggas be paying. All right, bro.
Because you own the ticket booth. And then act shocked when she hopped the fence and rode everything for free. So why would anyone else buy a ticket at that point? They gonna hop the fence too. They like, what the fuck? Why would I do that? I don't even know if that's a good analogy, but shit, it made sense when I said it. I just think it's funny. Everything he preached, it crumbled.
I'm not sneaking around in my own fucking house. My girl, my girl don't talk back to me. Like this whole situation, argue. There's no arguments. This is how it is. She packs my fucking condoms when I travel. That's how real it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry for her.
Yeah. And here's the thing. No.
I
She lives
do.
a great fucking life, and she's a beautiful girl. She's hotter than all the girls here. No offense.
Because she finds it. She's like, what the fuck? And she's like, Byron, and she has that accent. Byron, how do they go home? Like I was like,
with no panties.
yeah. And I was like, in my head, like, I don't know, Angie.
Hey, Angie.
Yeah?
I'm live right now. Where's Myron?
Probably fucking somebody, I don't know. He must be in the studio sleeping or with somebody. I don't know, man. Seriously, I don't know.
Oh.
It's hilarious because it was
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's not a relationship. That's not a relationship. Not at least by my definition, bro. That's not a partnership. Y'all ain't helping build each other, becoming better together, bro. That was horrible. And I don't believe in arguing with my partner either, right? I don't think at any point in time it's necessary. Yes, I know tensions get high, emotions get out of control. But I personally don't like raising my voice against people in arguments. It's beneath me, bro. I do it. I know I do it when I'm arguing with my friends, you know? Like when I'm arguing with the boys, it's fine because I know it's just banter, you know? We're just doing it for fucking shits and gigs. But like to my partner, somebody in his case, I guess I live with, and I have to see on a daily basis, I wouldn't want any sort of negative energy in the air in my household, because then it's going to affect me and my work rate and mental state, and it's just not a good environment to be in if you and your partner can't, you know, come together on an agreement without it being a problem. You know what I mean? So I don't like arguing either. But at the same time, I definitely don't think that my woman should never have an opinion, or she shouldn't be able, or like she's not able to disagree with me on stuff, because she's her own person, bro. She's an individual just like me. She has her own thoughts. She has her own feelings. So she has an opinion on things, right? So obviously we won't always fully agree, but I'm not going to argue. That's just not my style.
Obvious, man. It was obvious Angie never messed with you like that, because the moment a woman doesn't care what you do on trips or with women, 90% of the time, that means she does not care about you. I mean, I get it. There's that poly stuff and open relationships, whatever. But in a normal situation, a woman who loves you isn't packing your condoms and smiling about it. That's wishful thinking. It's not real. So that wasn't loyalty. That was her getting excited for you to leave so she could go get hers while you were gone. She was out there letting another guy rollerblade in her skating ring. But nah, for real, that was the sign right there. And you were just too game goofy to see it. You're still a dork. You really don't know women like that, because you would know a woman isn't gonna cheer you on to cheat. No woman would do that, man. That means she didn't care about you. She didn't love you. She was letting you think you were the alpha while she ran the whole game on you the entire time. She played the submissive role. Yeah, she faked that. She played the submissive role for you, kept you feeling in control, ran up your bag, ran up the money, and you didn't even notice because you're a dork trying to act like a boss. I'm sorry to tell you, Myron, you were never the main character, bruh. You was always the dipshit. You were always just a side quest. You're still the same dude who was bullied at school by that thick booty black baddie who cussed you out.
Damn.
And told you to move out the damn way. You've been racist and hated black women since.
The relationship is fake and business only, so that he can go around and pretend that he's, you know, this Don.
Is that Angie? Is this the girl he was dating? Is this her? I know this ain't her. He don't like black women. But is this her? Weird. That does not, I don't think that's her, bro. That does not look like the pictures they've been showing in the video, bro. What the hell? Yeah, this is not the same woman. This is not the same woman. This is not the same woman. Never mind.
Around and pretend that he's, you know, this Don Juan of women. So I gotta ask you, how did you see them two lovey-dovey or affectionate when you was down there in Miami? Did you see Angie and Myron affectionate at all with each other when they was down there in Miami?
A couple of times with Angie. She's nice, you know, she was nice, and she told me clearly they don't have sex at all.
What did he say?
They don't have.
Yo, you're lying. You're lying. You're absolutely bullshitting. There's no way you're in a relationship with somebody and you're not piping that like crazy, bro. What are we talking about? Me personally, one of the biggest reasons I'm not in a relationship right now is because I'm abstinent. Let me rephrase. Okay, I'm planning on going abstinent within coming up very shortly. So I don't want to get into a relationship. You know, it start off, you know, because in that honeymoon phase, you just be at it every single fucking day. But after I go abstinent, what then? I'm going to be abstinent for at least 2 years. I don't want to, like, start the relationship giving her the best pipe of her life and then just take it away for 2 years. She's going to cheat on my dumbass or something like that. So I'd rather just not get in a relationship. But there's no way these guys are claiming to be in a relationship. And I think they were dating for, like, 3 years or something, right? Some stupid shit like that. They were dating for a year minimum, right? And y'all ain't fucked at all? I ain't going for it, bro. That was not a relationship.
They don't have sex, and she told me Myron just prefer to be with other women.
You mean other men?
I can't say that. They don't have sex.
I just got here from work, and we never have sexual relationships, guys. Like,
okay,
you should.
That's your confirmation coming straight out of the horse's mouth.
Stop with this.
Them boys commented about damn time. We all know you were smashing Angie. You know what, bro?
that
I
doesn't
wish,
happen.
but no.
Bruh. You wasn't even laying pipe. This man literally funded the maintenance while another dude was plumbing her tunnels. And you was over here on podcast screaming about how alpha you were. Whole loser energy. And you wasn't even piping that. What was the point of these podcasts if you ain't even pipe? Turns out Angie wasn't even giving you any, and that's crazy. This dude was alpha to other dweebs and not even a beta in the bedroom. You wasn't an alpha or a beta in the bedroom. You was nothing. You paid rent like a tenant but got treated like a roommate. And that's gotta be tough. No wonder why you hate women for real. You either hate them because you yearn to be one and have other people in mind, or you hate them because they don't fuck with you. How do they even date you and not fuck with you? I never heard of that shit before. That's hella funny. This man was dating this girl this whole entire time, I guess for the brand, but I still don't understand that. You paying her for what at that point? Cause I mean, usually a trick that tricks on cat, they still get some kind of treat. My nigga, you didn't get shit but talking points. You are a real whore. Actually, no, not even. You just soft. You're not even a whore. You ain't doing a whore shit. You're soft. Myron, you got cooked by your own karma, man. That gotta suck. Spent years on the mic screaming this high value man. The whole time you just tricking on a girl who don't even want you like that. Lied to yourself, lied to the world, acted like you was untouchable. And now you're the poster boy for every L you used to warn other dudes about. You paid her rent, you paid her bills, flexed like you was in control, while she still left you spinning, while she leveled up on your dime.
So Myron is just a sugar daddy, but on a sugar daddy. Well, he's just.
Walter also told me something else. So Angie, right?
Yeah.
Where she's got an apartment from Myron. Myron clearly rent apartment for her and also credit card her. She doesn't work. You know, she doesn't work. She spends money with Myron's credit card.
Me and Angie haven't been together for the most part of this year.
Oh!
Okay?
He just said it! He just said it!
Now,
This nigga need to shut the fuck up and stop dick riding, bro. Oh my god. Anyway.
it's been several months, guys, that we haven't been together. We haven't been together for a minute, and she wants a family. And I can't give that to her right now. Just straight up. I'm being honest with y'all. It's hard. You guys have seen me working like crazy.
And listen, you could be a misogynist, as they say, or a bad person, but you told her, listen, I can't do this right now. You need to be free. And that was it. So it's all on you. She didn't leave you for a guy on rollerblades.
No, bro. But like,
like what the fuck?
Like, you know. They're saying, how'd you go about raising a daughter right here? You know homeschooling or no? Or what do you?
No
what do you
phone. Oh, I've thought about this. No, we definitely will move outside of this country. I don't think this country. I think this country is too corrupt now. Like, there is no way you can raise.
I was looking at some cities in America that are good for raising kids,
Yeah,
but they're not big cities though. No. They're in the middle of nowhere. But like they're small. They're like 50 to 100,000 people, and they're mostly white, of course.
How do you feel right now? You gotta feel stupid. There's no way you don't feel dumb as hell. And then her new dude is everything Myron says not to be. That's the part that's hella funny. He looked like a normal, regular dude. So Angie deservingly...
See? I'm telling you, bro. Just chill on all that freaking alpha nonsense, bro. It's nonsense, bro. Just be yourself. Calm. Whoever gonna fuck with you for being you, gonna fuck with you for being you. Whoever not. It's simple. Everybody can't like you, bro. But at the same time, everybody can't hate you either if you being true to yourself. Unless you're this nigga. And his fucking meat rider co-host. Then in that case, good luck. You know what I mean?
Use Myron. She saw the clown suit on layaway and made him wear it. Now he's embarrassed, exposed, looking like his pathetic ass followers. Everything he claimed that would never happen to a real man happened to him in front of everybody. And the funniest part is that he has to realize and accept that he is always going to be the dork in any woman's story. Money can't fix that, Myron. You can't buy the dork away. But on a serious note, let's speak in the alpha terms real quick. But I know that's the language that they understand, so let's break it down. You can always tell when someone doesn't actually understand women, never has and never will. So they start preaching these fake alpha male ideologies to other dudes who are also struggling, passing down the same bad advice. And then those same guys crash and burn in their relationships because the whole foundation was built on control, fear, and insecurity instead of actually understanding women. And listen, I'm speaking from a man's perspective here. So all the women watching this, I'm not sitting here pretending to tell you how you feel or what your side's like. I can only tell you what I've learned as a man dating a woman and seeing how this kind of stuff plays out. So Myron, here's your reality. The moment you feel like your woman has moved on, whether she's texting someone else, looking elsewhere, or you just feel that distance, it's already over. You cannot stop somebody from leaving. You cannot keep somebody who doesn't want to be kept. Acting like locking her down, checking her phone, banning her from going out, all that, yo, she can't go to clubs or she can't hang with her friends. That's not strength, man. That is fear dressed up as masculinity. It's very revealing to women. You look soft. Real strength and real leadership, it's letting go when you need to. It's understanding you can't control anybody. You work on yourself. You hit the gym, read, level up, focus on your money, your purpose, because all of that naturally attracts the right woman. And the right woman isn't gonna make you question her loyalty because you don't need to. The second you start feeling like you have to watch her every move, it's already done. Because if she looks, she is took.
I come from an era, if she looked, then she took.
It's done already. And here's the thing, I'm not saying to treat every woman like she's guilty either, but you should treat every woman like she's capable. Anyone could cheat, anyone can leave. And if that feeling happens, you just talk to her like an adult. If it doesn't feel right, if it doesn't add up, you walk away. That is the alpha thing to do. Not screaming, not crying, holding her hostage, trying to scare her into staying. Because the harder you try to control her, the faster she's gonna run. And that's exactly what happened with Myron. It's honestly more lame to try to stop anybody from doing anything. Cause why, like, you look desperate. Have some respect for yourself. Let them leave. Fuck them. Fuck them. Move on. Go do something else.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm gonna finish a little bit of this video, but like, I just wanted to touch on what he just said. Yo. Like, the more you persist, the more it resists, bro. It's one of the sayings that a very popular YouTuber that I watch constantly says, right? It's one of the laws of the universe. The more you chase something, the further it's going to run away from you, bro. So he says that you have to live your life, like your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, like you've already achieved it, bro. I'll probably find a clip and put it in here somewhere so y'all have a better understanding of what I'm trying to say. But what it is like this stuff. If you want to be a musician, right, you can't live with the mental state thinking, oh, I don't know if this is good enough or da 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 da. So long as you're making this thing to the best of your abilities and putting it out happy, like I'll make a song, publish that song, and I'm satisfied with the amount of effort I put into the song, right? Giving it my best effort, making sure I did my thing on it. That's it. The universe will naturally reward you for that, okay? But if you're constantly chasing this thing and then you're in a scarcity mindset, right, to where you're afraid of failing or you're not certain within your own self, you're gonna end up in this situation, bro. You know, it's hard to look at, but it's there to look at. You know what I mean? You have to see it to understand, bro, or you have to learn it to understand, I should say.
Because after that, it's never gonna be the same anyway. It's always gonna be weird. It's always gonna be something in the back.
The laws of the universe, I mean. That's what I meant when I say you have to learn it to understand. You have to learn the laws of the universe. Study that. It'll help you, I promise.
Background going on. And obviously that's exactly what happened with Myron. He tried to play dictator, put all these rules in place, pretended he was in control, disrespected women, and he still got played. Myron's karma spun the block and humbled him because everything he preached came right back on him. Bent his ass over. Whoa. Karma jizzed all over his back. Skeeted.
Hey, yo! This nigga need to chill,
let's
bro.
be honest, he probably liked it.
What did he
Especially
say?
since he wasn't even getting any from, like, Pipes was getting laid somewhere, and it wasn't Angie.
Yo. What? Hey, man. Hey, I gotta subscribe to this nigga. This nigga funny, bro. Shout out to the boy, Deleted Villain, bro. This was a great video, man. That's gonna be it for this video, man. Yo. This video ended crazy, didn't it? I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.